What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be removing the cylinder head on this 2016 Jeep Compass. So first we're going to be removing the camshaft, and for the cylinder head bolts we need a 65 Torx. Now for this cap that is holding both of the cams we need a 12 millimeters, and for the rest of the caps we need a 10 millimeters. So let's go ahead and remove the camshaft so we can get to our cylinder head bolts. Now I think most of them, but in this case they are numbered, the caps are numbered, and they have an I for intake and they have an E for exhaust. And for the bolt on the exhaust side, we need to get we need to remove that bearing in order to get to that bolt. Okay guys, and one of the bolts almost got stripped because, and I think it was because it was very dirty inside, as you see on this one. So it almost got stripped, but I think it was because I didn't clean it. So what I did, I put a strap on top of the ratchet, that way it can hold it down, and I can use both of my hands to loosen that bolt because it was very tight. We can go ahead and remove all of the bolts, and you can take a look at some other videos that I made, like how to remove your exhaust manifold and timing chain cover, all of those. So we're gonna remove the hoses from the heater core, the upper and the lower radiator hose. Now I struggle getting out the cylinder head because one of the things, as you can see, the exhaust manifold was very stuck on there. Now I believe, and I said it on the video that I made removing the exhaust manifold, I think that it got bented, so it got very tight with the bolts. Now on the other side it has the thermostat housing. Now I recommend removing that before you remove the cylinder head, because I'm going to show you. So underneath that exhaust manifold there is a pipe that goes to the thermostat housing and connects to the water pump. So it is better to remove that thermostat housing before you remove the cylinder head if you don't want to struggle. Okay, so I took it to the machine shop. They replaced some of the valves that they were bent, and obviously we need it to be even. Okay, so before you put the head gasket, you need to make sure that it's very clean. Here we have the head gasket. I put some copper spray because I was afraid that it wasn't going to work, because it was very bent, this head. So I put some of the copper spray. I put the head. Now we're gonna do the head bolts. We have to use a torque sequence. Now you have to use new bolts every time you're gonna do a head job. You have to get new bolts. Okay, so the torque specifications are we have to do 22 foot-pounds, then 45 foot-pounds, and then you have to do an additional 90 degrees. And what I do, I start from the middle and I go in a spiral motion. We're gonna go ahead and do the thermostat housing. One of the things I couldn't remove the head, it was because this was still on that inner tube that goes, this one here, that goes to the water pump. So it's better to remove it first. Got new gaskets, new thermostats. So here's one thermostat, and then we have one more over here. So we're gonna go ahead and slide it through here, and we have 3 bolts, which they are 10 millimeters. Okay, so once again, what I like to do, I like to put some assembly lube. Okay, so this is the intake camshaft. So we're gonna try to align this line with the exhaust line, and the dot should be facing this way around 3 o'clock maybe. So I try to put it kind of like that. So that way you don't have to move it too much, because then the valves are gonna hit the piston and then you can damage either the valves or camshaft. Okay, so now we're gonna put the caps, and we're gonna do the same thing with the exhaust. So this is the line here. We're gonna line it with this line, and then the dot should be around here. Okay, so pretty much we're done with the head. We have torqued the camshaft to 10 inch-pounds or 89 Newton meters. As you can see, everything's done. Okay guys, so I have a playlist on this video on how to remove more stuff. I like the time chain, time cover, valve cover. You can go ahead and take a look at the playlist. Alright guys, well there you have it. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next video.